So this was a really cool estate sale.
What is the person?
This was an estate sale company who clears out homes. So some of these items were items they just had for sale in general, but it was also a home that they were cleaning out. A lot of items were priced, and a lot of items were not priced. So it was really kind of confusing for us at first. We ended up talking to the person running the estate sale, and they did explain to us that everything was 25% off except for items marked firm and except for art. Oh my gosh, guys, this house had some amazing art pieces. These are some glass pieces as we first came in the house, and I noticed back there, can you see it? Can you see it? Very gently getting it. It's an Ellie Smith fairy lamp, and it's an amazing shape. You will see it at the haul at the end of this video. They had some beautiful glass. I mean, just look at it. So many colors. I don't even remember that purple glass there. The good news is they are also going to be having a sale this coming weekend. So I think I'm going to be going back. Again, there's some of the art. A lot of it was original. They just had some amazing things. They had beautiful Asian art pieces. They had Asian dolls. So many cute things. This table mainly had carnival glass, and it did have a lot of hen-on nests. There's a Westmoreland one. There's a carnival glass one. There were so many things to look at this estate sale, and it was crowded. It was kind of hard to get around certain spots. That piece is absolutely beautiful. Here is some more of the Asian art. Oh my gosh, this was so cool, guys. Look at this. It's a crystal ball with controlled bubbles. Beautiful. I didn't end up getting that. There's just some more of the artwork, the clock. Again, lots of Asian decor. And that kitty was cute. He was Fitz and Floyd. I don't think I got him. Now that I'm looking at him, why didn't I get him? He's cute. Maybe he'll be there next weekend. This case was awesome. To be honest with you, I wanted to ask about it, and I forgot to. No, clown alert. I'm so sorry. Clown alert. I meant to ask what was in that case. It was definitely a piece of art, but I didn't really know. So I'm going to find out more information and try to get another video of it. That's an original oil painting. Look at that frame. Is that not beautiful, guys? Okay, so this shelf kind of made me giggle. This was a whole shelf of erotica. And tips on how to have a better sex life, which, I mean, hey, but it just cracked me up because there were so many. Okay, so this was the backyard, and we did do quite a bit of digging back here. As you can see, a lot of things were just on these tables. They were still in the process of getting everything ready when we got there. So, you know, I really hope I can go back next weekend because, well, they did tell us there's so many items they couldn't possibly get them all out for the sale. I thought that hummingbird was really pretty. I have picked up some hummingbirds recently, but I decided to leave that one behind. It's a beautiful piece though, isn't it? Okay, this was inside. Those bottles were very interesting with the female form. That box was very pretty, very boho. Oh, these giraffes. So they did have quite a few stuffed animals in this house. And that giraffe is so cute. It's such high quality. It is very large. It's like as tall as I am. Okay, and in this room, yeah, that grave kind of cracked me up, but it was new. They had like jewelry, and this jewelry was on trays, you know, trays you would use in your oven. I thought that was cool. The box is really cool. That box helps you, you know, cut and design your own frames. I did not. It was a very large box, and there were other things in front of it. I was kind of interested and wanted to open it up, but I didn't. That tray was kind of cool. I think it was just priced too high, so I put it back. But yeah, I might have to see if I can turn that box over and see what's inside of it, because how cool is that? If y'all see anything that you're interested in when you're watching this video, definitely let me know. That art glass is beautiful. Just the amount of art, guys. They had 2 rooms that only had art. Here's some more jewelry. I really didn't find any jewelry. We did ask when we got to check out if there were any brooches, because of course I'm always going to try to find brooches for you guys, but there weren't. They said that the man who had lived in this home didn't have a lot of jewelry from his wife, so I'm wondering if maybe somebody in the family got it, or, you know, something like that. That's what I would assume. There were a lot of cufflinks and men's watches, but not really any female jewelry. Okay, so I did end up getting that. This is a really cute Halloween wreath with a bunch of ghosts. It's just really cute. It's not vintage. I just thought it was cute. I could never have too many Halloween decorations. Okay, so there were some really cute pieces of art, like this little girl, this little Indian girl. I did not get her because I don't have any more wall space. I have so many things that either are already on my walls, and then I have a bunch of prints and posters and things that I need to frame. So, okay, so this kind of cracked me up. This is a pillowcase, and it's supposed to be from a husband to his wife, and it has these cute, you know, sentiments on it. I'm assuming it's probably from Hawaii. I thought it was cute. Then there was one for a mother. So it was like a gift a son would buy for his mother. That hobnail lamp I thought was pretty. That milk glass lamp is very pretty as well. They had a lot of lamps. Oh yeah, here's the one for the mom. Love to mother. It was starting to get really crowded in that room, so I moved out. There was a Hollywood Regency Kleenex tissue holder. I cannot talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. More vintage electronic items, like a Lady Remington, probably from the 60s. Okay, so this kind of cracked me up. It's a toilet seat with an eagle and the American flag, but it's also a clock. I almost got it just for the what in the hell factor, but I decided no. Okay, so yeah, here's a better look at this case. I thought I did go back and look at it a little bit more. I definitely need to find out about it. Oh, that piece of wood was really pretty with the dolphins and the sailboat. And of course, I love Nagel. Who doesn't? If you're from the 80s, you have to. Okay, and this was an estate sale that I had been to on Thursday, and I was coming back because there were some books that I was interested in, and it was 50% off. Very cool pottery pieces. I was very interested in them, but I realized that I still have quite a few pieces that I haven't shown you guys, and I need to sell those. Okay, so those are just cute Easter bunnies. There's a little beagle. That was an interesting, like, tray or a coaster. It was art glass. There were a bunch of shells down there. I thought that would be cool for a craft project. Very mid-century ashtray. This was kind of like there was a desk in this room, and then there was a bar, and oh my gosh, some people were looking through the glasses in the bar, and somehow a shelf fell out, and it was awful. You just heard glass breaking repeatedly as things were falling off the shelf. It reminded me of when the shelf fell. Hi everyone, welcome to the haul portion of today's video. These were all items that I picked up at the places you saw in the video. One of them was a garage sale, and I'm actually going to do a separate video probably tomorrow of more items that I picked up at garage sales. Those items are going to be for eBay. I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of some of the things I pick up at garage sales, you know, to flip to make a profit. And I am showing one today, and it is this sign, just because I think it's cool. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put it, well, I'm going to have it on the wall that it's leaning against. This is the wall where my shelf was, and I do have some art I need to hang up so that I have a backdrop when I'm doing live sales with you guys. Anyway, I thought this was hilarious. This is very fitting for me and Gina and for all of our viewers. It's not no Sunday school. No, ma'am. Anyway, isn't she cool? I love her. So I'm just going to start over here and go over. I did put all the Christmas items together, and these were all picked up at estate sales. The first two I'm going to show you are these adorable mugs. These are Otagiri, and they are so cute. They are my skiing. And unfortunately, there were only two. I wish there had been maybe 4, maybe even 6. But I did go ahead and grab them anyway. I know some of you do collect Otagiri, and I mean, they're adorable. And who doesn't love them? I know I do. I also picked up this ornament, and I picked it up because it's dated on the bottom, 1989, and because it's cute. It has this girl wearing her winter clothes, and she and her dog are hugging, or maybe they're dancing. I think they're hugging, but is that not cute? Super, super cute. It's in great shape. The mugs are in great shape as well. There's no damage on them whatsoever. So I went ahead and got her as well. I also picked up these 3 grapes. Now, I'm not sure if these are acrylic or if they are a hard plastic. I need to do some more research on them. I have to admit, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to that. I know when I found something lucite, but I'm not sure on some items. So I do need to do some research on them. These are so, so pretty. They're ornaments, but I picked them up because grapes are really popular right now. Glass grapes in particular, lucite grapes are as well. People are also starting to collect the sugary fruits. So I went ahead and got these because I think they're really pretty. I mean, look at that sparkle, guys. I picked up 3. They only had 3, so I went ahead and got them. They're all in good shape. There's no damage on them at all. I'm not sure how old they are, but I think they're really cool. They're very high quality too, as you can see. Okay, so these, I ended up picking up, I think there are 14 of these. And these are adorable felt decorations for your bottles for Christmas time. Aren't they cute? You could put them over a beer bottle, a Coke bottle, whatever kind of bottle you like. I think they're so cute. I was really happy to find them. They are definitely, I think they're mid-century. Some of them do have a little bit of dirt on them, so I am going to give them a nice cleaning before I offer them for sale. And speaking of that, I may do a pop-up Christmas and July sale this week because I still have a few items that I want to show you. And yeah, so keep your eyes out for that. Of course, I will blast it on social media, but if you're interested in Christmas and July still, keep an eye out. I know some of you are getting a little bit tired of it because most of the resellers in our vintage community are doing Christmas and July, but you could watch it whenever you want. No pressure at all, just a little pre-recorded sale, some items that I have that I would like to offer to you guys. Some of them maybe one more time before I put them on eBay or before I hold them until November or December when we do have more Christmas sales. Okay, on to the next. This is so cute. So this is another set of huggers, and these are bunnies. I got these at an estate sale as well. Looks like they're a little dirty, so I do need to go ahead and bunny hug. Isn't that cute, guys? I did not notice when I had these before if they were marked bunny hug as well, but they're so cute. Those faces, they just love each other so very much. So I had to get them. I mean, if it's kitschy or cute or both, I'm going to get it. Okay. Next up, I got these salt and peppers. Look at these tomatoes. They are so cool. They are marked Japan. They do have their cork stoppers here. These are pretty old, guys, and I love them too. For some reason, he's very scared. He may be a little bit scared too. I'm not so sure. To me, this one is shaped like a pear, but I think they're supposed to be tomatoes, right? Super cute. They are cold painted, but I don't, there's a little bit of paint missing there. If I can get it to focus. But other than that, they're in pretty good shape. A little bit right there too. But aren't they cute? There was no way I wasn't getting these when I saw them. Love. Okay, so speaking of kitschy, we drove about 30 minutes outside of Dallas to an estate sale that looked very promising Saturday morning. We got up very early to be there at 9 a.m. when the doors opened. And it took us a while to get there. There were mishaps along the way, like a train crossing that was stuck. I actually ended up having to get out of the car and manually pull the arm up so we could get out because there were cars behind us. We were like trapped at this train crossing for a while. Something was keeping me from this garage sale. But luckily, I was able to pick up a few things there. It had been picked through by the time we got there. I think they were doing, they might have been 75% off later in the day. But when we got there, they were only doing 50% off. So I did want to make it worth our while. So I did go ahead and pick this guy up. It's so funny. This is a souvenir piece from Corpus Christi. These always crap me up, guys, because, I mean, what about this dog urinating on this fire hydrant? Why is that reminiscent of your trip in Corpus Christi? I just don't know, but I think it's hilarious, and I love it. It is marked Japan here on the bottom. Just super cute. I think he's a Boston, or he might be a Frenchie. I don't know. What do you guys think? Boston? Frenchie? Whatever it is, it's super duper cute. So I pick these up whenever I see them. This is a Bluebird of Happiness. It's an amazing shape. There's no scratches. A lot of times their beak might have a scratch. He does not. Super pretty. It is signed here. It is not Leo Ward. And I tried to figure out who signed it a few minutes ago, but I don't have my loop in here with me, so I was unable to tell. But I believe it's from 1991. And I will definitely find out who signed it before I offer him in a live sale. There we go. I couldn't get him to focus. Super cute. I still have not found the cardinal or the yellow bird yet, so I'm hoping I find them sometime. These birds were all made in Arkansas, if you're not aware of that. And I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to find a ton because Arkansas is so close to Dallas. I haven't really found as many as I would have thought. Okay, so I'm going to be real with you for a minute here. This oil lamp. First of all, is it not beautiful? It was labeled that it was from the 40s and that it still works, which was awesome. I love the blue glass in this. I was so excited when I got this. I think this is only the second like vintage oil lamp I've purchased, and I was so happy about it because it was this beautiful blue color and it's in really good shape. When I was preparing everything on this table, I accidentally knocked into it, and this glass is so fragile. All it did was, you know, kind of hit this desk and it shattered. It was so pretty, guys. I am pretty sure I can find a replacement for it. If any of you have any ideas, you know, where to go for that, let me know. Of course, I know I can go to eBay, but I have not been able to determine who made this lamp. So I need to do a little bit more research, but isn't it beautiful? Hopefully I can find some more blue glass that will look pretty with this lamp, because I just wanted to cry when it happened. I know things like this happen from time to time, but it's been a while since I broke anything, so I didn't take it very well. Okay, now I also picked up this elephant. I have been picking up pieces from Brazil quite a bit recently. A couple I've purchased from other resellers in our community to keep for myself. I think that Brazilian pottery pieces like this are very underrated. I think this is a beautiful piece. I love the glaze. This is a larger piece, as you can tell. But is this elephant not adorable? Of course, he's trunk up. I don't have any objections to trunk down elephants. I love them all. Speaking of love them all, I found this owl yesterday, so of course I got it for me. I just thought his face was really cute. He's super cute. I don't know anything about him. Here's his bottom. He might not even be vintage. I don't know. I don't care. I love his face, so I'm keeping him. Okay, so this fairy lamp, first of all, this is Ellie Smith Moon and Stars. And it is so pretty. I love this amber color. It is an amazing shape. I did not find any damage on it whatsoever. It is heavy. It is very high quality. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I love it, guys. Absolutely love it. So the second estate sale we went to, it was an estate sale company that was clearing out a house, but they also had some items that they were trying to sell as well. It was very crowded, very crazy. We got there right when it opened, and there were a lot of people in the house. It was not a large house. So I went through the house like 2 or 3 times, and on my first round, I spotted this beautiful Ellie Smith fairy lamp, and I put it on the whole table, and I put some other items on the whole table as I went around shopping. They didn't have any baskets, but that was fine. I didn't mind going to the whole table, so I kind of had a shelf. I mean, it actually was a shelf, not a table, so I had like an entire row of my items because I was finding so many cool things for you guys. So the fairy lamp was kind of in the back on this shelf, and I was going through the front room because that's where all the glass was, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw somebody, a woman, holding a fairy lamp that looked the exact same as mine. So I kind of peeked at the hold shelf, and my fairy lamp was gone, but my other items were there. So I said, hey, did you get that off the shelf? And she was like, yeah. And I said, well, that's a hold shelf. And she kind of opened her mouth to speak. Like, I could tell, I just got the vibe she was going to say something back about how, she wanted it or something. So I just put my hand out, and I was like, I was intending on purchasing that with the other items on the shelf. Sorry. And kind of sarcastically, under my breath, I muttered, not sorry, that's why it's a whole table. But I believe she was a reseller because she and the person that she was with were on their phones running comps. So I think she was trying to pull a fast one. And to be honest, I didn't really appreciate it. I thought it was kind of rude. It was very obvious it was a whole table. It had paper and bags for wrapping. Like, if you've ever gone to an estate sale, you know that that's what that's for. I mean, it's pretty obvious because that's where all the wrapping items are, and there's, random items on a shelf, divided by, whoever, with space in between, so you can see where different people have, their own items on the shelf. So, I don't know. I just thought there was no excuse for that, and I thought it was really rude. I let it go because I try to be a happy person. I did vent about it to some of my friends, so thanks for letting me vent. You know who you are. But yeah, I had kind of had my fill of rude people. Because at another estate sale I was at, I was trying to get to these books. This estate sale was in my neighborhood, and I had gone on the first day, Thursday. I picked up a book from the 20s, an adorable children's book that was in my last video. And they had a bunch of older books at this estate sale as well, but they weren't priced for resale. They were priced, good prices for collector, but I wouldn't have been able to make a profit. So I knew in my head where the books on the shelf were the books that I wanted on the shelf. Golly, I cannot talk. And so I made a beeline when I first got there. And there was a couple standing in front of the bookshelf, like blocking the way. I couldn't get in there. And they were comping every book. They weren't fast either. I found it kind of rude and disturbing. If I'm at anywhere, if I'm at a regular store, an estate sale, whatever, if somebody's behind me trying to look at something, I try to get whatever it is I'm looking at and move out of the way so that they can, look at whatever it is they're looking at. So I stood there about 5 minutes at least, and they weren't budging. They weren't even acknowledging I was there. So I thought, well, I'm going to go through the house again and make sure, you know, there's not anything else I want. To be honest, I had mainly gone back for these books. And I come back, they're still there. And at this point, they had 2 of their friends, I suppose, with them. And their friends were behind them, trying to keep people from getting to this bookshelf. So I stood there, and I stood there. At one point, I kind of shuffled, you know, thinking, well, maybe they really don't know I'm there. Maybe they're so engrossed in looking at eBay comps that they don't know I'm there. Then the husband, I'm assuming it was the husband, turned around and kind of glared at me, didn't say anything, and continued to pull books off the shelf and comp each one while blocking the entire way. Needless to say, by the time they left, they had taken the books I wanted to pick up. And you know what? It's my fault. If I really wanted the books, I should have just paid up for them. But I just feel like it's very cutthroat here. I'm so curious, especially if any other resellers are watching. Do you encounter this many rude people? Some people are just ruthless. And I was raised in a very southern way where manners are very important, and I would never do that to somebody else. But I don't know. I don't know if people are, I don't know. I don't know why people are so cutthroat. I mean, there were plenty of books there for everyone to get some, you know what I mean? But anyway, back to the haul. So these are the cutest bookends I have seen in a while, guys. They are dear. On the bottom, I do believe these were craft pieces, arts and crafts. There is an initial on the bottom. Whoever made these did an amazing job, guys. Look at how beautiful they are. I love them. I thought of 2 people when I saw them, Belinda and Angela, and I knew I had to get them. They're so pretty, and they're both in excellent, excellent shape. I did pick up a few books. This big storybook is from the 50s, and this is a children's book. I'm going to just briefly go over it. Clown alert. So sorry, guys, there is a clown on the cover. This is just a bunch of, you know, random stories. Look at the illustrations, y'all. Again, just another really cute book that I had to get. I know you guys really enjoy the vintage children's books, and I do too. So, oh my goodness, what happened to this kitty? Look. Oh, I'll have to read that. Again, clown alert. I'm so sorry, guys. I also got a couple books for a certain someone. A certain someone that collects medical books, vintage medical books. I got the neurophysical logical basis of mind. I'm assuming that, oh, you know what? I got these at a garage sale, and I should have asked. It was a multifamily garage sale, but they had a few books about psychology, psychiatry, neurology, and I try to pick these up for Gina whenever I can. This one is from 1952. This one doesn't have, oh, I guess it has some graphs in it. Yeah, but there are no actual, I just lied to you. There are some illustrations in here. Anyway, there were a few, so I went ahead and picked out 2 that I thought were the coolest. I thought that one was really interesting, and this one is too. This is, no, I can't read it. A triune concept of brain and behavior. And a lot of these ideas are so outdated, guys. My uncle, who I was very, very close to, was a psychologist, so I don't claim to know a lot. Well, I do know a lot about it, but I'm no expert. And some of these ideas in this book were just making me laugh. I did spend some time going through this at the garage sale. And when I was laughing, I knew that Gina needed this. So there you go, Miss Gina. Now, I also picked this up. This is a book. I can't remember. This is pretty old now. I can't remember. 1947. It just kind of explains, you know, when children grow up, what they go through. It's a super cute book, and I love it. Oh my goodness, look at that duck. Oh, it's soap. How cute is that? Oh, he's making a zoo. Anyway, I had to get this. Well, it's a children's book, and look at the cover. This would be great for a display. It's so, so cute. Okay, so I can't resist linens lately. Oh, it's been going on for a while, actually. This is a tablecloth, and I don't really have room to pull it all out, but look at this puppy. It is so cute. This is handmade. It does have this beautiful embroidery here on the sides. Now, it does need a good cleaning, and I did actually pick up Rit whitewash. I have not had a chance to try it on any of these linens yet, but I'm going to, and I'm very excited to do that. I'm going to do that one day this week. You know what, guys? Let me know if you're interested in like a video of how to clean these old linens. I'd be happy to do like before and afters. Because I would like to share as much as I can with you guys. I know, a lot of you do collect linens, and sometimes they're just really dingy or have water stains or whatnot, and they need a little bit of cleaning. It doesn't mean they're no good. They just need to be touched up. Okay. These are phenomenal. I'll start with this one first. This is a beautiful cat brooch. It has a rhinestone collar, rhinestone ears, rhinestone tail. It's just so cute. It is not marked. Sorry, I'm trying to get better light here. There we go. Adorable. I also got this cameo. I have not found any pretty cameos in a while, and I was very happy to find this. I love her. She is so pretty. Here is the back. All of these are in really good shape. There's no damage on them. I thought this was stunning when I found this. I did find all of these at an estate sale. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I don't think this is marked either, but I don't have my loop, so if I see something, I probably won't be able to read it. I don't see any marking on here. But isn't that beautiful? The pearls are so pretty. I love them. And I love the leaves. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And then there's this. This, I'm assuming, is a pillbox. Of course, now I can't get it to open. Okay, now I finally did get it open. Here is the inside. I do believe it does say something there, but I'm going to have to get the loop out and find out exactly what it says. But isn't this pretty? It's a striped fish, and it does have like this enamel on the stripes. Just super cute. Really cute. I'm glad I found him. He was with the Brooches at one of these estate sales, and I had to grab him too. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I wish I could take everyone shopping with me. I hope to shop with some of you one day. It has to happen. We will make it happen. If you have any questions or you're interested in any of these items, definitely reach out. All that information is at the end of the video. I hope everyone has an amazing Sunday night, and I want to thank you as always for all of your support. It means a lot. Your comments, likes, shares, all of that matters to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I do want to say to everyone who prayed for Dexter or sent me messages about Dexter, it means the world to me. So thank you. I have not really had time to reply to everyone. I'm so sorry, but he is doing fantastic. Hopefully you'll see him on Tuesday. I mean, if he's acting like he is today, you will definitely see him on Tuesday. He's being feisty. He is ruling the house again. He tells the bigger dogs what to do, and he's eating. He's good. So thanks again, everyone. Okay, until next time. Bye.